Hope begins in the dark. Well, why does hope begins in the dark? Well, you have to go within, whether you're praying or whether you're meditating, or whether you want an idea or a thought to come into reality. You have to go into the dark and bring it out to the light. You have to go within self. Hope begins in the dark. Leave the World Behind started with the house. That was the first session, the house. And what had happened at the house was quite interesting, but I'll have to break that down in another video and what they were saying and how it's relating to right now in what happened in the past. Okay? So, what happened at the house? Well, we see the ship, right? But before we got to the ship, we've seen a couple other different scenarios where we've seen the power button. We've seen that. We've seen quite a few other things transpiring all the way up to the ship. But I want to focus on the ship because that's really what was important and actually stuck out to me. And as you see this ship right here, all right, this ship definitely looks like the ship from this particular ship, which we know that this is the White Lion, which is the first slave ship that brung the first Africans. Pay attention, Africans, because the native Indians, which was us, we were the same color as the Africans, we were already here. Another part of the movie that got me to understand where this ship came from is this message right here. It says, seek 1619. So we have to go all the way back to what happened in 1619. And we have to calculate those steps to get an understanding of what happened today. So here we go. We see here, 1619 is the year that the White Lion brought the first enslaved Africans to the English colony of Virginia. This weren't the first Africans that were in the United States, because as we see here in 1526, the first African enslaved Africans were brought to the United States boundaries. See? So we got to pay attention to the words here. We got to pay attention to the words. And right here, when we see that the White Lion also in 1619 intercepted a ship that had slaves of Angolians. As we see right here, we see that here that Captain Spellman, all right, Captain Spellman, basically said that these people brung over diseases. Or did they bring the disease? What is this movie about? Did you not see the bringing of diseases? But hold on. Did you not see this in the movie as well? A migrant talking about planes bringing diseases. Now, but hold on. Isn't this happening today? Right now? Migrants being brought over into the United States? Are we having another enslaved relocation moment? They even said they brought diseases with them. Just like they said in the article. They came with the bloody flux. Oh, and look at here. Do you see the wall right there? Was the wall built to keep them out? Or was the wall built to keep control of them coming in so they can use them as chattel? This right here, look who's involved. Black Rock Fort. Come on now. Come on now. We know that shit's been around for a very long time. Look at this shit right here, man. They can't hide nothing. This movie led you to nothing but clues. Wait till the next video you see that I come up with. It was very interesting to me. There's a log book. Where is this book? We need that book. Where is it? We want it. Freedom of Information Act. I just threw this one here just for kicks. This right here is the Knights Templars henchmen. These are the ones that carried out the fear, the brutal beatings, while the other ones that wrote the pen that gave them that gave them the right to do that to you, the ones that's still in hiding, the ones that won't show their face, the ones you can't really talk about, but you see them in movies as the accountant. They're always in Italian movies as the accountant. You know who I am, who you know. They're the ones that own this media. But this is the Knights Templar, and as you see with this picture here, this is the cross that they all have you bowing to, and that they all have you praising, is the cross that crucified your ancestors, the ones that are coming back today as the reason why they are bringing such diseases and famine to this earth right now. And if you pay attention to the movie, the daughter says, why do we keep letting these people enter our house? Why do we keep letting these people on our land? To be continued.